And those groups, you were either an oppressor or oppressed. So let's go through a list with me quick. I'm white. That means I'm an oppressor. White people are oppressors. People of any other color are oppressed. I'm male. That means I'm an oppressor. Males are oppressors. Females are oppressed. I'm straight. That means I'm an oppressor. Straight people are oppressors. LGBT people are oppressed. I'm Christian. Although non-denominational, I just believe that you should be Christ-like. That means I'm an oppressor. If you're non-religious or any other religion, then you're oppressed. Except maybe Jewish, it depends. It bounces back and forth. I'm fat. Well, I'm oppressed. You thin in shape people, you're the oppressors. And so what I'm taught using the leftist mantra of identity politics is, oh, well then you just hype up the areas that you're oppressed. I'm fat, so I'm oppressed. How dare you fat shame me? So I ignore the fact that I'm white, that I'm male, that I'm Christian, that I'm straight, and I just focus on the fact that I'm fat. And that's what my identity becomes, because victimhood is the highest currency. So I run around talking about how I'm fat all the time. How dare, oh, fat people in the world. As a fat person, oh my goodness, the fat shaming that occurs in this society. Did you ever notice that? Did you ever notice? That's what's going on. You got to find that area that you're a victim, that area that you're oppressed, and then you just, that's what you lead with everything. But there's a catch with all this, right? Yeah, it is. It's Marxism. That's what it is. It's cultural Marxism. Right? The catch is this, that those characteristics that I just went through, all those groups, it only counts to your benefit if, and it doesn't matter how many of those oppressed check marks you could check off, it only counts if you ideologically agree with them. If you don't, they hate you more than the groups they call you oppressored. In other words, let's say you're black. Well, if you're black, that's victimhood. You're oppressed. You're oppressed. But if you're black and you say, I don't believe I'm oppressed. I believe this is garbage. In fact, I don't think that you should look at me as a black man. I think we should look at people as individuals and not based on these groups. They will hate you more than they hate someone like me. Because you are the proof that their system is garbage. If you're black, you're a victim. And if you're black and say you're not a victim, well, then you're Uncle Tom. And that's the lesson that Tim Scott found out. That's why they hate Candace Owens. That's why they hate Ben Carson. Did you ever notice that? Did you ever notice they go after those people harder than like a Mike Pence or someone like that? Why is that? If they really cared about black people, they might say, well, I dislike Candace Owens, but I'm not going to go heavily against her because she's a victim. She's black and a woman. No, they don't do that, do they? They go after her harder. Why is that?